Now we're live.
Hi, everybody. Hello, the internet. Look at that. It's the Dancakes. Look at all these changes. I'm in control of the stream today.
It's happening.
It's a strange time to be alive. So let's see, Ben. You go stand over there.
I'm over here.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's happening there? Put your hand on the macro. Becca, Diana, hey y'all.
I love these.
Trying to figure out how to make our thing work.
Gonna do it. Alright, cameras are frozen.
Of course they are.
Thinking real hard.
Is that right? That looks right. Stand there. Go be a boy.
Hey! There's my hand.
Look at that.
Alright, is the other camera working? Is our overhead working?
Let's see. Let's go find out. Do a thing. Do a flip. Hey!
Look at that.
Look at all that. And look at that macro.
Hey. Alright. Hey guys. So this is our weekly live stream here. So we're trying to do it every Sunday. The gist of all of this is that we're going to take requests from the chat, but we're also taking donations, which is something that we're doing to basically keep the lights on here at Dancakes, because we're an events company and events aren't a thing right now. Dan is running the chat today, and I am making the pancakes. I'm Ben, by the way, if you guys don't know. And Dan's going to drop the link, the donation link, into the chat here in a second, and y'all can go there. It's through our store. You can donate whatever you want, from $1 to, $1 to $1 million, your choice. You can upload a picture if you want, or you can just describe what you want, and we'll get it, and we'll make it, and then you'll get a picture of it, and then you're going to get 5% off all the items in our store for a month, and some exclusive access to content that doesn't exist yet but will shortly. And that's about it, I think, right? Did I cover everything?
I think you covered everything.
Yeah.
You've got I know you have a request already.
Oh yeah, I do.
Sitting there in the.
I should probably
do that.
Yeah, we're scrambling a little bit here. We're getting a little bit of a late start.
Ben had to teach me how to use OBS from the get-go, so we're sorry.
He's learning.
We're sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Drink all your coffee.
Let's see, I need another extension cord so I can plug in a griddle. Be right back, guys.
Ben's gonna go disappear. So now you're just gonna watch me, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my hands, do my little goofy nerd boy voguing. It's not funny. All right, so we got Diana Volker, we got Becca Roberts, hello. We got My Mouse Broke over on YouTube saying first. We got Shinjutsu on YouTube, well, hello. Thank you for tuning into the stream.
I'm back.
Ben's back.
I found an extension cord.
Cool. We found the extension cord. Is everything going to be okay?
I mean, everything's going to be as okay as it can be. Is anything ever going to be okay again?
I'll answer that later when I'm older. Sky Kid, what's up? What's up?
Hey, Sky Kid.
I guess I am headphones today.
Yeah.
We're basically learning how to. All of us are kind of doing crash courses in how to run this stream so that.
I don't have to do it all the time.
So that Ben doesn't have to do it all the time. So.
Here, let's try. Just realize.
What's up?
I'm gonna put the.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the other camera up so you can see both of us. Alright, source here.
Oh, he's doing things.
Wide
He's powerful. It's the wide mirror. So you can put that in the corner. You're gonna shrink that down. Wow. Wow, you're a wizard boy. You can
can be a wizard too.
And then wait, let me do the thing. All right, let me do the thing, because then I do this, right? I say, aha, waha!
You did it.
Yeah.
Look at that technology, folks.
All right. Tony Rivera on Facebook says, "Hi Dan, how you doing, Tony? Thanks for joining us." Anna Marie Wayant, hey guys. Angel Cat on YouTube. Hey, enjoy the art you guys do. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ben.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up my first request here. I've got it on my phone. So.
I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna tinker with this.
Yeah, tinker away, my friend. All right, let's see what we pull up here. Oh, we got a puppers. This is our first request here. And it comes from Charlene in California. All right.
Thank you so much, Charlene.
We really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot right now, and everybody needs all the help they can get. Alright, let me pronounce my colors here. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, indigo, gray, and white. Now I've got my nice little setup here that I will promptly ruin, of course. They won't stay this organized. They never do.
I mean, as you do.
Yeah. I try to pretend I'm going to be organized, and then I immediately scatter them about the table. Okay. So, here, I'll give a zoom on the overhead now. So I'm going to a slightly better view of our puppers here that we're going to be making. This will be our first pancake. Do this.
Jeff Guild over on Facebook says the new game looks awesome. New kits look badass. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that, man.
Trying.
Monada Monkey on YouTube says good vibes. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
We see ya. We see ya. Didn't see your first message because I'm over here tinkering around with OBS Studio.
Dance.
Rowdy Fennekin. Hi, love the art you're doing. Thank you so much, Rowdy Fennekin.
A wild world.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I like people. People are good.
Usually. Peppers. I've been manning the live streams for the last, well, forever weeks. So this is, done a couple of private live streams, but I haven't really made any pancakes in like a couple of weeks. A bit weird. I don't know, more than a week at best. I think I've pancaked.
Becca Kennelly says, hi Dan. Hi Becca. Thanks for tuning in from Facebook. We're glad y'all are checking us out. Just for those of you that are just joining us, because I see that our viewer count is increasing a little bit, I'm going to drop another link in the chat here. But basically, we're going to be taking requests for pancake art from the stream, from the comments that you supply us. We're also accepting donations. This is sort of the point of the streams, as we're trying to like keep the lights on, that sort of thing.
These expensive studio
These
lights.
expensive studio lights, so much power, so much money.
They're LEDs though.
But basically, yeah, if you want to make sure you get your request made, or if you have a really specific image, you want to upload an image, there's actually a link on our website that I'm going to drop in the stream here in just a second. There it is. Make sure that posts to all the platforms. It's not gonna. Oh, it did. Okay. Yeah, dancakes.com/product category/virtual. Basically, you can go there, you can name your price, and then you can give us all the information related to what you want and upload an image. And we'll make your pet, we'll make your face, we'll make your favorite superhero character, whatever you want. And yeah, if you donate money to us, like, we will bump you to the front of the line. Otherwise, if we don't have any other donations that come in, we'll just take some requests from the chat and just keep making pancake art for you guys. So yeah,
It's a nice little setup, and if you sign up, you get we're just starting to roll out memberships on the website. Sort of basically like our own little Patreon kind of thing, where we have exclusive access and stuff to things on the website. There's really nothing there yet, but you do get 5% off anything in the store for the next month, and anything that we happen to throw up there in the next month, you will get early access to, because we're going to be doing some tutorials and things here shortly.
masses. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, so
Amy Baisley on Facebook says she just did a virtual request.
nice.
Let's take a gander. Oh, I see it. I see your request came in, Amy.
Very cool.
Ben, you really set all this stuff up very nicely.
Thank you. That's besides being a pancake artist, I'm also our web developer.
Yeah, he's very good at things. So I'm assuming that went to your phone too? Wow.
Yeah.
Are you from the future, Ben?
I mean, I'll be from the future here soon.
Amy asked for Prince, Purple Rain.
Ah, nice.
Very good. Amir Gur.v on YouTube says hi. Hi, Amir. Sky Kid.
Little Sky
Oh,
Kid.
people
You
are nice. A person
Sky
freaking hurt me today. I'm sorry, Sky Kid.
say what? What happened? We hurt Sky Kid?
Yeah, somebody hurt Sky Kid. We're gonna have
Nobody
to go.
can hurt Sky
we're gonna
Kid.
have to go pancake batter them.
Yeah.
Pedro Blaze, hello from Brazil. Hola, Pedro.
Sky Kid is here
Tudo bem?
every live stream without fail, and we appreciate you so much. And yeah, nobody hurts our Sky Kid.
Nobody hurts our Sky Kid. Carly's Corner on YouTube says, hey.
Hi.
Hi, Carly. Ben says hi. I like being the operations manager. This is fun.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's very low pressure.
Isn't it?
I can just sit here and be like, doop-a-dee-doop bop boop.
This honestly is a nice change of pace for me, because I'm so used to having to run everything that, like, just being able to not, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Look at you, you make those dogs.
I know. Beautiful puppy.
This guy kid says, bruh, batter won't do anything to them.
Well, it never hurts to try.
Irma Corona says hi over on Facebook. Hi, Irma. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the stream. If you didn't already hear us give the spiel, we're taking requests from the chat, and if you give us a donation through our virtual donation thing on our website, which I got the link for it right here in the chat for you, you can get your request bumped to the top. You can send in an image of whatever you want. It'll go straight to our email, and that's kind of we're doing this to survive.
Just like everybody else. We're really bucking the trends here with all this live streaming, huh, Dan?
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing this right now.
Yeah.
We're wholly unique.
Special boys.
Special boys. That's us. Alright, so finish up the last little bit of this peppers here, and then we'll start on our next one. Wild. We had all this stuff to do live streams for so long, we just really didn't do anything. We were beating ourselves off of all of those events, and then all of a sudden events don't exist. They're not real, like birds.
Strange time to be alive. Lori Pitari says, yay. Monica Monkey says hello again over on YouTube. We're still watching you. We're still seeing those comments come in.
Yeah, we're right here. We're not going anywhere, guys. Literally, we have no choice in the matter. Couldn't go somewhere if we wanted to.
We just work here.
Yep. We are socially distanced from everyone except Dancakes people.
Rowdy Fennekin gave us a smiley emoji.
Nice.
Carly's Corner says it looks amazing.
That's what I'm going for. Alright, so we got our peppers filled in here. Gonna give them a quick outline, then we're gonna start on the next one. I'm just gonna outline this.
Lori Patari on YouTube says, so you do your art and then heat it up. And yeah, I mean, sort of, when we're doing live events or live streams like this, a lot of times we'll have, you can actually see that red light is on Ben's griddle right now. He's got the temperature going.
Actually, turn it up a little bit. My griddle's a little too low right now.
Yeah, generally we will draw pancakes. Like if we're doing like a really fancy pancake, like our YouTube videos, a lot of times you'll see that there are those really long form pancakes that take, you know, they can take us upwards of an hour, hour and a half to draw. We'll draw with the griddle basically off and then heat it up at the end. But when we do something like this, where it's a live stream, we have the griddle hot kind of the whole time. We don't really want to turn it up past maybe 200, 250 degrees just because it gets unmanageably hot. It starts to change the coloration. It starts to make our lines peel really bad and stuff like that. But yeah, when you, like, our method of pancake art is the kind where, because all the contrast is already in the batter through the colors, you don't have to, you know, there is another method called like heat toning, where you can actually use the heat of the griddle to like darken your batter and like use timing to get lines and stuff.
But that's pure madness.
It's madness. I mean, it's the people that do it really well. There are some people that are really, really talented at it. It's a little bit easier with like an open flame skillet, I think, because it's easier to like control the heat immediately. But our method is the sort that you can do it with the griddle off, and then you cook it all at once at the end. And you actually want to cook the pancakes at a pretty low temperature, just because no matter what color you put into the batter, it all turns the same shade of brown. So if you cook it too hot, you know, you lose all your colors and you lose all your contrast. Funny thing. Let's see if I can tinker with this. There.
Tinker away, man.
Wide mirror, overhead mirror. So if I say plus and do mirror and then make it the call it
You're trying to do the
I'm gonna tuck myself into the
oh yeah
what is the
should be the webcam.
Hey, okay.
There you are.
Alright.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to make it so that I am hanging out with Ben too.
Yep. Something I've never done. I've always kind of just kept myself off to the side,
But see, I like to be.
You like to be part of that.
I like to be part. I like people to see my beautiful smiling face.
Because I'm just like, don't look at me.
Here I am.
I'm hideous.
Here I am, hanging out with Ben. Look at him over there. I'm standing up here in the corner, being like, doop doop dop, doop dee doo, doop doop dop, doop doop dee doo, doop 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 dee doo.
You know, I've never seen Purple Rain.
I've never seen Purple Rain either, Ben. We're uneducated. We should go watch that together.
Yeah.
Tonight, over a couple glasses of wine.
I'm not against it.
You don't drink wine.
No, I mean, I'll drink some, I don't know, tea.
Tea. Like Eero.
Yeah.
Everybody watching that new, well, I guess it's not new. Everybody watching Avatar? Y'all binging Avatar on Netflix?
It's about that time again.
About that time. Time to binge Avatar on ye olde Nortflorks.
I already had a rule, because I already have copies of Avatar on non-streaming services. So like I was every few years it's like, all right, it's about time to rewatch Avatar again.
Mystic Hope on YouTube says, Ben, you are not hideous, and Dan, you have a nice smile.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mystic Hope. Good looking out.
I feel better now.
Shucks. There we go.
I'm drawing the cover to Purple Rain right now.
Look at that dog pancake cooking. Carly's Corner, love Avatar. Yes. Pedro Blaze, that's so cool, looks delicious too. Thank you, Pedro, over on YouTube.
This might be Ben Prince pancakes before, but this is the entire Purple Rain cover.
The entire.
This is an ambitious one. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not even sure if this is exactly what they wanted because all they put was Purple Rain. So I'm just assuming things here.
It's pretty funny that I can you've got the web source of Anthro Mansur just like
from the
as a
Kickstarter.
hotkey.
Well, yeah, well that was we did the live stream the other day, so you know.
Look at that, my board game.
Jeez.
We got to past 13K. Oh man, I'm so stoked. We only got 10 more days to go. Okay, that's back to the pancakes.
What is that, Dan?
What is that? So Anthro Mansur is this thing that I've been working on for like a long time. It's a board game, but it's also an Oracle system, and I made a concept album, and it's supposed to be like this really cool product. It's like $35. You get like hours and hours of experience out of it, and it's live on Kickstarter. And I've been working on it on airplanes, trying to make all this Dancakes travel work for me, and we got people backing it, and we got people believing in it, and it feels really spectacular. And if you want to check it out, you can just look up Anthro Mansur on Kickstarter. I mean, we got that handy little, like, Ben has a little hotkey built into here. That's the live website. Then yeah, you know, just if you want to check that out, that'd be great. We got 10 more days. I think we're gonna hit our goal. If we do, that would make me super freaking stoked. That's something I've been trying to work on while we've been in this this sort of limbo period with quarantine, lockdown, all that stuff. But you know, you gotta have hobbies. You gotta have things you believe in. My dream is to one day have so much, like, have Anthro Mansur have enough success to be like, I don't know. I want to do tournaments and stuff. I want to do like board game tournaments.
Like legit.
Legit.
You want to be?
That was legit nice.
You want to be a board game dude.
Yeah. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Stream gets shut down.
DMCA takedown notice. Copyright strikes. I feel bad for that guy because like he tried to do so many things. Like I subscribed to his channel when that all happened, when he blew back up for the singing the Pokemon theme again, and like, you know, I was watching his other videos and they're good and everything, but like
I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy who sings the Pokemon theme.
Okay.
Jason, what's his face? I can't remember. He
sung all of them, didn't he?
Yeah, but he did a video where it's like 20 years later and he sang the song again, like on YouTube in a studio, and like he still sounds exactly the same. He sounds great. And it blew up, and then but like the rest of his videos, the only ones that blow up on his channel are ones where he's singing in the Pokemon theme and different, like, so it's like every video on his channel that says halfway decent is him singing the Pokemon video or the Pokemon theme at something. And it's just like I feel kind of bad for him because like he's tried to do a lot of other stuff and he's really good. Nobody
cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they just want do the Pokemon theme.
Yep.
Do Pokemon again. That's cool. Do Pokemon again.
Do the thing we all know you do.
Do Pokemons.
Yeah.
Do it. I guess. You know, that's just that's how the universe is.
That's the world. Yeah.
It's the way of the world. Sometimes people are just like, we don't want a board game. Do pancakes.
Make a minion.
Make a minion. Jeff Gill, done and done. Hulk cake. Hell yeah. Let me take a gander. See if we got any other. I'm assuming that was. Yep. Look at that. Heck yeah.
I almost got this Prince one done. This is a
Somebody sent in a donation for a human heart pancake.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like
Pretty
that.
good.
All right, see how this fog turns out. That's a. I'm just trying stuff on this. I don't even know anymore.
Kind of excited to see how that turns out.
Me too. I'm both excited and terrified.
Excited and terrified.
Because it's either going to be, whenever I do complicated pancakes like this in a live setting, I always feel like either this is going to look amazing or it's going to look like a busy mess. And I'm not sure which yet.
Why not both?
I mean, sometimes yes, but you never really know until it's done.
So many colors.
Exactly. It's like trying to keep track of it all. Like at a certain point, I start to get lost. I gotta like really like take a step back and like, okay, wait a second. This is this and this is this. And just try to keep some semblance of organization. And it's also at an odd perspective. He's turned to the side. You know, it's like a 3/4 view. And his motorcycle's purple, and then he's purple.
Is the rain purple?
You know, I don't even see any rain. Like the streets look like they're wet, so like it may have rained.
Presumably.
So it shouldn't be purple rain. It should be purple rain.
Purple wet.
Yes. Past tense.
Just doesn't flow as well.
Oops. Let's see, I just went outside one of my lines there. Gotta set up for myself to not go outside the line. But it's alright, I can fix it.
Let's play.
Alright, let me just do a little bit of go in there just because we'll see what happens. Perhaps. There's some yellow in there too. So we got another donation?
We got a couple that actually came in.
Oh well, I better pick up the pace.
Better hustle, friend. You getting ready to flip? No, you're not getting ready to flip.
Well, I'm getting pretty close with my Prince one here.
Well,
Like it looks like it's not that far along, but it's actually the bulk of it's done. I'm the further I get into this, the more.
So your next one is going to be a human heart, followed by Hulk cakes for Jeff Gills.
Alright, so we're gonna do bricks and stuff. Sort of just gonna vaguely imply some
Yeah,
stuff
those are
here.
bricks.
It's an impressionistic sort of thing. And then she's in a doorway.
You've always got a really good grasp of at least some of my favorite of your event cakes that I've seen since we started doing these live streams is like you're doing silhouettes of human bodies. Like your proportions are usually really on point with those.
Yeah, those are sort of my favorite to do whenever I get a chance to do like these crazy full body ones. Yeah, there's something, I don't know, there's just something about them that feels good. Not sure what it is, but it seems to be something, out of all the things, you know, obviously just doing this for a living, like I have to be good at a lot of things. But like I feel like those tend to be the most consistent. But of course, that's all relative. Okay, there's a little bit of red down there, and then we're gonna just go ahead and fill this in.
Vinci in his studio. Master of the griddle.
Just see what
Battery.
did you say?
What?
What is happening?
Just, you know,
What?
got color in Prince's butt.
I mean, he didn't color in his butt on that one MTV Video Awards. But
No.
had his butt hanging out of his pants. You guys probably don't remember that because I don't know what's the average age of our
viewers.
Yeah.
Let me just hit up Mark Zuckerberg real quick. Hey, who are these people?
I'm gonna go ahead and flip this.
Oh, it's time. You ready, everybody? there are those that doggo with
Yeah.
the stuffed animal. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a little stuffed animal. It turned out nicely. I like that a lot, actually. There was a couple shout-outs with this one too.
Yeah, you got that on your phone?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna pull that up right now. I'm gonna do some shout-outs.
Or actually, I can do that.
You can do that
type
too.
it-
Hey
type it in
Dan,
the
do
chat.
do those shout-outs.
I'm gonna do those shout-outs real quick.
I'm gonna set this
Pull
down.
this-
And
this
I'm gonna
thing
start
on
my
up.
human
Hand me
heart.
that. Thanks, buddy. Human heart time.
Was there a reference for that one, or just look it up?
I don't think they uploaded a reference. I believe it was just, but I mean, it's.
I'll look at it. I've got access to email too.
Wow, this smells so good.
Smells like pancakes.
What on earth? This is madness. Okay.
Yep, human heart, no reference.
Let me type these out. Shout out to at Shark in the Water, at Paladoga,
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
and at Call Me Ann. I'm gonna hold this up real quick. One, just a hot tamale.
Alright, this one.
Shout out to the following names as I press enter on Restream here. Doop doop. 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 Look at that. Look at that dog. Beautiful. Poignant. Charming. Smells really good.
Yeah.
Back to the
the task at hand.
Benjels.
Back to the heart of the matter.
We got a lot of compliments on that one.
Oh, thanks.
Sky Kid, Pupper, clap clap. Damien on Facebook said amazing. Jeff Guild said whoa. Sky Kid said
guys.
great work, Ben. Becca Roberts said cute. Stella Whoa on Facebook says hi. Hi Stella. Hello. Kathy McAuliffe. It's a cool last name. Kathy says hey.
Hi.
Stella, we're glad you could catch it too. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate you checking it out. I hope that you, in case you don't know, we are taking requests from the chat, and if you send us a donation through the link that I will post one more time, you can actually get your request bumped to the front of the line. You can send us in. You can upload an image. You can give us a little description and shout-outs and all that kind of thing. Anything you want us to take care of. Name your price, you know, like anything $1 or greater will get you whatever you want. So if you want to give us $1, if you want to give us $1,000, you know,
Yeah, all
you
expenses.
definitely need to give us $1,000. You don't need to, but we would be like, whoa. At that point, we'd just like close the stream down.
Yeah, and just walk away. We'll just drive to Mexico and never come back.
Just go bet it all on a blackjack table.
On red. I mean, we go to Mississippi, the casinos are open, so.
Hey, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah. It's a little 6-hour drive. Well, actually, well, no, if we're going to Biloxi, that's more like a 12-hour drive. It's pretty far away. That's southern tip.
Go. We got that macro too. Yeah, I can do that. I feel so powerful. I can switch to cameras.
Yeah, look at you. You're directing right now, Dan. You're a director.
I'm a space person. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look at him
Doing
put those
doing
slight
my job.
highlights on that human heart. Sky Kid says, "I'm excited for the vital organ. Great request." It is vital.
I will make it as vital as I can.
Vitality.
Okay. So what's everybody up to?
I was going to do a portrait, but I'm never ready when I catch you guys. I should have the picture ready, then submit it next time. Stella, yeah, you can submit in advance, right?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is basically we've got a set amount of live stream requests that we'll put up for donations just to make sure we don't
Overbook?
Yeah, because we don't want to be here for we don't want to not be able to get to somebody or have to be here for like 37 hours trying to get donations done. So once this stream is over, that number's gonna reset to like 30 probably or so, all depending on how many artists we're gonna have on the next stream. and then we'll and then you can just request, and then the next time we go live, your request will get done. And if you happen to not make that live stream, that's okay, because it'll get posted afterwards.
And if you donate, we'll take a picture of it and send that to you.
Yep. And then you'll and all the membership stuff, like getting early access and like 5% off stuff and all that stuff still happens for you, even though it's all very early and there's not a whole lot there, but it's gonna be pretty cool once we get it done.
Stella also says, love your kits too. We'll be purchasing one for sure. We're super stoked to hear about that, Stella. Just so you know, we are actively in the process of planning out the logistics to film some like really in-depth tutorial content. And so yeah, we're gonna be doing all kinds of supplementary information to help you get the most out of your Dancakes pancake art kit. For those of you that don't know, we now are selling Dancakes pancake art equipment. You can actually see that the griddle Ben's working on here has the Dancakes logo right there. This is the Dancakes pancake art griddle. It's got an even heating element. It's got a special surface that makes your pancakes smoother and shinier. It's got a draw cook gauge. It comes with a couple of melt resistant bottles with little tiny aperture tips and a Dancakes spatula. It's a fantastic thing, and
So much better than the griddles we used to use.
we're really, really excited about being able to share it with other people and teach them how to do pancake art with it. So if that seems like something you'd be into, something you want to do with your kids, something you want to do with your family, or just, give it to one of your kids so they can, ooh, nice touch, Ben. Very clever.
Thank you.
Look at you. Wow. Look at him being an artist. Then yeah, we're really stoked that people are into it, and we're looking forward to supporting that. Diane, I'm sorry to hear that.
Something bad?
Was this Diane's request? No, it's okay. I mean, you just keep focusing, making do pancake stuff. Trying to.
Okay.
I'm to a hotel tonight. The BPM line, accurate. Yes, Sky Kid. He is up to his old tricks. Take a look at that from the top. I'm excited. You guys excited to see that Purple Rain cover? I'm excited to see that.
I'm excited, and I hope it looks okay.
He just can't
And not
hide
like
it.
a jumbled mess. All things are possible in this. It's a very dark. There's not a lot of contrast. It's a lot of the same colors. So
Okay.
3, 2, 1, maybe. It's a very.
I love that. That's awesome, dude. It's very, yeah, it is impressionistic, but you
Yeah.
can see the composition, totally. You can totally see the composition. That's cool. Look at that hair. Yeah.
He ended up more of an afro than a Jerry curl, but you know.
Yeah, it's pancake. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do?
I mean, I ain't mad at
What
it.
you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Hand that off. We'll start on our next one. Alright, pulling up the emails.
There
So
it is.
nice.
Dan's head for scale. This is what I'm gonna do. Is every time he finishes one, I'm just gonna like hold it up and I'm gonna.
We need a
smell it.
banana too.
Need a banana?
A banana for scale.
Oh yeah, we should have a studio banana. We should just have like a studio banana. Blanaba.
Alright, we've got a reference for this one. Ah, Hulk cake. Doing a full body Hulk. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I've ever done a full body Hulk before.
Look at that full body Hulk. Lacey requested the heart. He had open heart surgery on the 19th.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I hope everything went okay.
Yeah, I hope that sounds like that was intense. So this is a heart for your heart surgery. What am I doing here?
Oh, what are you doing, Dan?
There we go. I was trying to find the macro camera.
Ah,
There's that heart. Cooking through.
yeah.
Sky Kid says, if you have a banana studio, I would not be able to enter it. Are you allergic to bananas?
Oh no. That's terrifying.
EngineHead2 on YouTube says, wish I was as good at art as you guys are. You know, EngineHead2, you know what the secret to getting good at art is?
Being okay with being terrible for a while.
Yeah. Our philosophy at Dancakes, if you don't already know, is mistakes are delicious. Because, especially with something as awkward as pancake art, you don't get good at it unless you are bad at it for a really long time. So, don't psych yourself out. You know? Art's not so much about comparing yourself to who you perceive as good or bad. If you can bring yourself to a point where you do it just to enjoy it, then you'll get good at it. Or certainly better at it.
Yeah, it's not, and you know, you'll never be a starving artist.
Aha!
Classic joke right there.
That is a classic one. I wonder if these people know how good they got it, that you're dropping jokes like that in the
Yeah.
chat.
These have been refined over years of live events.
Years and years. Mint Christian Jr. on Facebook says, you are an amazing artist. You truly have talent. Love your work. We appreciate
Thank you.
that, Mint Christian Jr. Sky Kid, you are allergic to bananas? Wow.
I'm sorry. That's
How do you get all your potassium? Drop a banana emoji in the chat if digital potassium is an acceptable substitute for real potassium.
it's just a bunch of zeros and ones.
Just a bunch of zeros and ones. Trisha Williams says, I hope to get good enough to make art for friends. You all are amazing artists at Dancakes. Trisha, well, we really appreciate you saying that. And you know what? I bet you will. Well, I mean, because, you know, the cool thing about making art for your friends is that chances are good that they're just delighted that you tried to make something for them at all, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
you thought of them. Like that's.
yeah, you know, like breakfast in bed. You don't have to be a virtuoso to make an awesome smiley face for somebody or something like that. And then if you take your time and do shading and highlights and all that stuff, yeah, there's no limit to how good you can get at pancake art.
Yeah, a lot of people like, you know, Dan did a class here not that long ago.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing classes. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
We got hired to do a class with there's a pretty big YouTube page called How to Cake It. They hired us to help them run a pancake art class, and we kind of learned some of the ins and outs of, you know, a good way to format our own classes from that. And so we're really looking forward to being able to say, hey, get this kit, get these bottles, get these colors, and now we're going to teach you how to do Iron Man, or Yu-Gi-Oh, or Haley Joel Osment, or whoever. Just whatever you want. We're all going to make Haley Joel Osment pancakes. And he's going to be like, that's strange.
It'd be cool if we could get him. I mean, he seemed like he's up for just about anything in a good way. Not
Yeah.
Like, we should see if we could like Zoom conference him in.
Do a pancake art challenge with him.
Yeah.
Jeff Gill dropped a digital banana in the chat. Thank you, Jeff.
I hope he's not allergic. You're not allergic to digital bananas, are you?
Sky Kid, are you allergic to digital bananas? I hope not.
I just killed Sky Kid.
Oh no.
And bananas were like an entire food group for me growing up. So that's wild.
Potatoes, melons, oranges, etc. Bananas are not the only source of potassium, says Sky Kid.
I believe it. I don't really eat a lot of bananas anymore.
Potatoes, though.
Yeah.
I eat potatoes. I actually just started growing potatoes.
Whoa.
Hannah and I planted a bunch of potatoes
in my
our
bookshelf.
backyard. No, we tilled up some stuff in the backyard. But your bookshelf that you gave us, we were using for like zucchini and stuff like that.
Okay, so it
is getting some use.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ben gave me and my wife a bookshelf, and we turned it into a raised bed for planting plants. So now we're growing plants, and the kale looks so healthy.
I'm totally okay with that because I just wanted somebody to use it and I wanted it out of my house.
And now it is in the dirt, slowly decaying and being filled with plants.
Just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of us. Spinach. Jeff Guild says spinach. You know, spinach is also, I think we're growing spinach too. We're growing spinach and kale.
Whoa.
That's right. We want all the vitamin A. We're going to have such good skin. We're going to have immune systems that can take on the gods.
Well, I mean, you might need those.
The gods?
No, the immune system.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It might come in handy.
Right.
All considering. Alright. Good old full body. Hulk. Oops. No, shoulder out of the way. Sorry, I'll just put it back.
Sky Kid says their digital self might be allergic to bananas, but they can program it to retract the banana code.
Ah.
It's quite clever, in fact. Hey Ben, what's that website with the weird questions?
Oh, I just usually just Google like random question generator
Google
or something.
Dumb question generator or dumb questions to dumb question to ask. Let's see.
Yeah. And then I'll just kind of if I go,
93 funny stupid questions to ask your friends.
there we go. And if I find one and the questions aren't that great, then I just go to a different one.
Oh, these kind of questions. Okay. If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume you did?
Oh, geez. I would guess most of my family would probably assume it had something to do with some sort of political protest or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like Ben.
Maybe fighting for being self-righteous, fighting for fairness and equality and all that. Whether or not that I've never been arrested for such a thing, but that's what I assume my family would think. Especially my extended family. My immediate family, they've seen me get arrested for not those things. So,
Oh, you've been arrested?
a few times.
You're so old. Sorry, I don't know why I associate that with being old.
Yeah, that's to say.
Just life experience. Yes. Just you've done more than I have, Ben.
Never for anything particularly interesting, but just things that you don't realize that. Things like you don't realize that if you're required to get SR22 insurance.
Wow, I'm already bored.
I know, right? That if during that period of time you just don't have a car and assume that therefore you don't need SR22 insurance.
That sounds like it might be wrong.
It's absolutely wrong. Because what happens is your license gets suspended,
No.
and then you're driving and you don't realize it.
And you have no license, and then you
Yep.
go to the big house.
If you ever get caught driving on a suspended license, there is no recourse to you will get arrested. They literally have no option. They have to arrest you. So,
Legally.
yeah. Doesn't matter if somebody else can drive the car and whatever, so.
Fascinating stuff. Engine Head 2 on YouTube says, one thing that I tried a while back and I really loved was cookie art. I feel like it's as fun to eat your art as it is making like pancakes. Yeah, that's a cool thing about food art is that you
Get to
always
eat.
end up with calories to consume. Delicious, sweet treat.
Yep, and actually we've got on our website, we've got the kits and we've got colors and bottles as well, and we have them up there for pancake art, but within those description it even says you can use them for cookie art because they're just squeeze bottles and food coloring gels, and that's the same stuff that everybody uses.
Mr. Cope, is that your answer to the question what people would assume you did? Got in a fight over someone because they were being anti-LGBTQ+? That seems honorable.
Yeah, that's definitely something. I mean, that's something that could happen. I don't know. It's getting.
I think this was their answer.
Oh yeah. Well then, it's not of all the things to fight for. That's not a bad one.
Let's see. Oh, there's that human heart. Let me do that overhead. There we go. Wow, look at that. That's neat. I like the shading you did.
Thanks.
The purple shading on the bottom there. That's really cool.
Yeah, I try to mix up the colors. I like to try to do interesting things with colors.
Exquisite. Make it beat. I'll make it
All right. Here. Let's see. How would I? Let's see. Hold. I think I can do this.
Very good. Okay. It's flatlining. Ah,
Oh, no.
Because it's a pancake. Ah,
Can't lose another one.
Oh no! It's a pancake. It's a pancake joke because it's flat. See, it's flat. It's flat heart.
Oh.
Flat lining.
Never mind. All right. Well, that's actually that's all the requests, the donation requests. So we'll have Dan drop that link in there again. But in the meantime, while we wait for more donations to come in, if someone wants to drop something in the chat, we can choose from that. I'm gonna change out one of my tips because one of my tips is a bit leaky.
Yeah, if somebody wants to make a request, if you want to shoot us a, I just dropped a link in the chat. Oh, it did not post on Facebook. Let me go ahead and fix that.
Yeah. Facebook chat is always the weirdest one.
Enter. See if that one works. The Dancakes product category virtual link that will take you to the our online store. Specifically for, this is basically a product, you go in there and you can name your price, and then you can upload an image and describe whatever it is that you want us to make as a request for you during this stream.
Yep.
And if nobody comes in, then we'll just take some of the, because we got some requests coming in from the chat. We got Michael Ricuti on Facebook asking for Bob Marley. We got Engine Head 2 asking about a trumpet. Brittany Swaste, Baymax from Big Hero, Leslie Shipper. We just made the Hulk actually for our buddy Jeff Guilds. So Heinz ketchup, LOL.
That's a good one,
Cameron. We will consider all of these if no other requests come in for donations, and if you make a donation, we will bump your request to the top of the list. So
I'm kind of feeling that. I know it wasn't first, but I kind of feeling that Heinz ketchup.
Go for it, Ben.
Because that's an odd one. I like whenever people give requests that I'm not used to.
Exquisite.
Oops. Alright. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Tipped over with ketchup pouring out of it. Let's see if I can pull that off.
I believe in you.
That makes one of us. My confidence is infectious.
Did I pronounce it right, Brittany? Swaste? Glad I could be of service.
Fun parts can be.
So, Ben is making a Heinz ketchup bottle based on Cameron Jagolis on Facebook saying Heinz ketchup, LOL.
Indeed. LOL, indeed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mystic Hope, we could probably make that work. They asked for a pride flag over on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
We've got all the colors for it, that's for sure.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Woo!
Yeah, we did Pride Fest last year, and I got a lot of Spider-Man requests, and it was nice because then I could just do the rainbow colors for the Spidey senses.
Aha!
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
Clever.
It worked really well. It looked cool and it felt good.
Sky Kid says Pikachu would adore that ketchup pancake. Is that a thing? Does Pikachu love ketchup?
How could he not?
Well, okay, but I didn't, like, it's one thing for everybody to like ketchup because ketchup's great. It's another thing for it to be like a part of a character trait,
You're
like,
right.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna say, does Pikachu love ketchup? Does Pikachu
These are the important questions.
ketchup? Among Pokemon fans, it's well known that Pikachu loves ketchup.
What?
Heck, back in 2000, Heinz even released a special edition ketchup with Pikachu on the bottle. But the character hasn't been seen eating it in the anime for years. That is until last night. That was posted on May 31st, 2014. I did not realize that Pikachu loves ketchup, but that makes sense. That makes sense.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah, finally. At long last. Thank you for furthering my Pikachu education, Sky Kid. Greatly appreciate that.
I gotta think of how to write, so I'm gonna have to write Heinz backwards,
Oh no!
but also to the side.
You've got this, Ben. I believe in you.
Do I? Do I?
Look at him go. Look at that strange angle. Ben's gonna need to see a chiropractor after this pancake. Knowing Ben, he'll just become a chiropractor. He'll just be like, hold on, I could do it for myself cheaper.
I'd rather
You're
become.
gonna go to mono price for chiropractic.
I'd rather become a real doctor.
I'd rather be the real doctor. You would be Dr. Daniel.
I would be.
You
I
would
would be
be.
the actual Dr. Dan.
Yeah, Ben's last name is Daniel, so he would become the true doctor. That's the long game for you, isn't it?
I mean, that's why
you
I.
become a chiropractor.
It's just like, I like this guy's band. I'm gonna become a doctor and steal his name.
Pancake domination.
That's how I roll. Because if anybody doesn't know the story of how Dan and I met, I filled in on drums in his band because I heard some of their demos and I liked them, and I was just like, hey, you guys, whoa. It's like, hey, you guys want to play a show? And he was like, sure, but we can't because we don't have anybody to play drums that night. And I was just like, well, I'm a drummer, kind of. And then I did it. That's how we met. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Oh yeah, it just had nothing
That's how it happened.
Yeah, had nothing to do with him being a doctor or knew nothing of pancake art. It was all foreign to me.
EngineHead2 on YouTube asks, I don't know if this comes off as rude, but is Ben missing his fingertip on his index finger?
Which one? They're all there. I think it might be because maybe I'm holding it at a weird angle.
That might be it. Wait, well, I mean, I can make that happen real quick.
I like having all of my digits.
Having sensation in your
phalanges. Knock on wood here, obviously.
Knock on griddle. There it goes!
Literally everything that I've ever done to make money involves having my fingers.
Jeff Guild says, flip it, LOLOL, all aflutter with anticipation, and all caps on Facebook. He's waiting for the whole...
He's really close. Our ketchup bottle is almost done.
You know, Sky Kid, if I were Pikachu, I would not be happy my ketchup bottle got destroyed by Scyther either. Scyther. That's how he says it, right? Scyther.
You know, I'm the last person to ask.
Ben, get hip.
Is that what getting hip is now?
Yeah, getting hip is knowing the way Scyther speaks on the original Pokemon animated cartoon as imported to the United States by 4Kids Entertainment, airing on Kids WB at 6 a.m. for school every day.
I'm not sure if I want to be hip, Dan.
Well, then you'll never be then, so you're good. It's all fine.
Oh darn.
Oh darn.
Oh bother.
Coloration.
Alright, get some shadows on our ketchup bottle because... Alright. Got that. We're going to just do an outline and then our Hulk will be ready to flip and then we will...
Hulkamania. After that Hulk, why don't you throw together that pride flag?
Oh yeah.
That'll be pretty easy. And then let's scroll back up. A couple other ones. There's Baymax was a good request. A trumpet.
Yep.
Bob Marley. Any of those would be acceptable. Sky Kid says leave Ben's phalanges alone. Look at that! Wow.
Oh,
Handsome
bring it down.
boy.
Oop.
Like your color sense, man.
There it is. Got it in view. Took me a second.
So beefy.
Big boy.
Hulk.
Wait, that's a... Yeah, Hulk was a donation. Alright.
I really like your color sense.
Thanks. Alright, looks like we got another request. Oh, we got a couple donations. Ooh, 3.
Really? I missed
3,
that.
4.
I was refreshing it like crazy.
Unless people are ordering other stuff too. Oh, we got Oh, that's
Yeah, it's literally not coming in on my phone, so I missed all of that.
Let's see. Okay, the dog. Okay, these are showing up as new messages, even though I'd already opened them. That's weird. Oh, wait a second. I'm in the wrong email. I'm in my Dancakes email, not in the. Never mind.
I don't know how any of this works.
I'm a liar. Oh, somebody bought a sticker. Okay. Okay, so Hulk was the last one.
Okay, cool.
That was my bad. All right, so pride flag.
Puny God. Yes. There you go, Jeff. There's your Hulk. I will have you know that he smells
A lot like pancakes.
delicious. Oh, it smells really good.
Yeah, the our secret ingredient.
Is love.
Yes. Which consists of a naturally occurring sugar alcohol.
Sky Kid says, Hulk looks like my siblings when I want the controller. That's terrifying.
Hashtag relatable.
Aaron Fredrickson on Facebook says, make your face. Are you talking, you're talking to Ben, right? Make Ben's face. Throw that on the pile.
Alright. Just throw me on the pile.
Throw you on the pile. You are piled upon. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back, folks. Don't worry. Looks like he had to use the little boy's room. Try to get some cool waving action here. We don't just have like a stagnant flag, because pride should be anything but stagnant. Okay. Let's do a shade like this. Really. I'm just gonna do this. Highlights. Just a little bit. Crazy. All right. Now we start with the colors. Hey, he's back.
I returned.
Hope you turned your mic off.
I did.
That's good.
I used my brain. Becca Roberts asks, can you throw up the donation link again, Dan? I surely can. It's over on Facebook. Let me pop that over on the Facebook and drop it on the other ones too. If anybody is interested in supporting us, in getting a pancake request bumped to the front of the line, or in just throwing us a little bit of scratch so we can keep things going, you can actually fill out that link that I just dropped on all the different platforms. Will take you to basically a virtual product on our website where you can name your price, upload your image, and tell us if you want us to shout you out or anything like that, and then you can check out like you're checking out on any e-commerce platform, and there you go.
And then you'll just as a little thank you, you get 5% off on everything in the store for the next month.
Yeah. So if you want to get that Dancakes pancake art equipment, you'll get a little discount just for taking part in our stream.
And you'll get a pancake out of it.
And you'll get a pancake. We'll take a picture and email it to you after the stream's over.
That's a little bit of our fried flag. You say when you're in Google Images and you kind of like you're trying to kind of keep your screen on, but you end up clicking on the image on accident. You know.
I know the game. Sky Kid says that they used a different link for a request.
Oh, did you send? We do have like a Venmo and stuff, and that's what we've been using.
In the past streams, we were using the Venmo. So if you sent it to Venmo, is that something you can pull up on your phone, Ben?
I think it's logged. It should be logged in on there if you pull up.
If I
Pull
go
up
down.
Venmo in Firefox. Should be there.
Should be able to just go to Venmo here.
Yeah.
Venmo.com.
That's what I was doing last week.
Sign in.
And then we were taking Cash App and then the PayPal donation link too. So
It's not letting me log in.
oh no.
Nope.
You don't want to get yourself locked out here. Well, let's flip over our ketchup bottle here.
That's not right. It's very nice, Ben. Very good.
Thank you. Is anybody hungry? Ketchup pancakes.
Dump it on your face. Dump it on your face.
Oddly enough,
Dump
one of the
it
things
on your
we
face.
always tell people when how thick to make your batter, we tend to
Ketchup consistency.
Yeah, the consistency of ketchup.
The consistency. Ketchup. That sounds like a piece of English literature from the mid-19th century. The consistency of ketchup. So Sky Kid sent us a request through the Venmo. I can't log into the Venmo here. Can you just tell us what it is in the chat, Sky Kid?
If you've got a particular picture, you can send that to requests@dancakes.com and we'll get that. Or if you just want me to look something, you got something I can look up, I can do that too. We'll trust you. You've been here for a while and you've donated before, and we appreciate that.
Cameron Jago List sent us $3 retroactively for the ketchup bottle.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Cameron. Super chill. We really appreciate
Well,
that.
then let's put that on a white plate then. So we.
All right, you
So
keep
we-
it going.
All right. So. Let's see, there's Sky Kid. Do you know what you're wanting to get?
Yeah, if you let us know in the chat. Otherwise, I think you can go ahead and start doing that. Do your face.
Oh yeah.
Just do a pancake of your face.
I'm gonna take Hold on. Let me take a selfie.
Let me take a selfie. Oh, Pirate Sora for a friend's birthday.
Gotcha.
Pirate Sora from. So maybe, yeah. Now that we got that in, you can Google that and bump that to the front.
All right. Now I got my.
You got your selfie ready.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm looking very smug.
Exquisite. What else is new?
Pirate Sora.
Look at him go. Look at him do his research. Gotta find Pirate Sora.
Gotcha. Okay. Ah, Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See,
From the
Third
Pirates
one.
of the Caribbean world, I believe.
That makes sense. Pirate and Pirates of the Caribbean. That's a thing.
And he begins.
It's got that goo.
Carlo on Facebook says, "Cool." We like to think so, Carlo. Glad you do too.
We're trying our best.
Trying our best.
Got that Goo Goo Doll's hair.
Doing all we can. Oh, Sora?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that you know what I meant. I wear my hair in front of my face to hide my secret pain. doing all these full body ones. I'm like, I should do an actual face. Instead of these approximations.
Engine Head 2 says, oh man, I got my PS2 to work and I need to get a new Kingdom Hearts disc because mine is all scratched up and unreadable. Oh my gosh. Isn't that the worst?
Sounds like a nightmare.
You remember that weird like beige liquid you could buy from GameStop? The disc repair stuff. You'd get a freaking toothbrush and just try and like clean a scratched disc with that.
Tell you what I use, and furniture cleaner.
Furniture cleaner.
Yeah, like furniture polish, like Pledge. And I'll tell you why. It's because it's got wax in it.
I think that's probably what the
Yeah,
stuff that they sold did too.
Oh yeah, same thing. It's just more expensive. Yeah, it's got wax in it, so it can help fill in the gaps to allow the discs to be read a little bit better. Doesn't work on severely damaged discs, but if you've just got a little bit of scratches going on, it can do a pretty darn good job.
You know, but the thing, I was about to say that, like, I don't miss having scratched up CDs and losing your games because they got beat up. I'm glad that, you know, things are in the cloud now, but then I realized that, you know, the downside of having things in the cloud now is that, like,
You don't own anything?
you don't own it. I mean, you get to use it. But I mean, that set in for me when I think I bring this up like once a month now, that they deactivated the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World video game and took it off the Xbox Live Store, and even though I had it downloaded to my hard drive, I couldn't play it unless I was connected to the internet, and then when you connect to the internet, they deactivate it because it's not on the store anymore. Oh my gosh, I was so
That would
furious.
be infuriating, yeah.
I was so mad. I was like, that is illegal. That should be illegal. If that wasn't illegal, it should be illegal.
And the wild thing is, the ones who don't get punished are the ones who stole it.
That's right. The ones who actually pirated the game now still have the game. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is having the intended effect, y'all. Sora's gonna be pretty cool, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Cecilia Villarreal Salazar on Facebook says, heart. Well, thanks, Cecilia. We have received your heart, and we appreciate it.
Big old pirate hat. I think this is the first time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done Kingdom Hearts Pancakes before, but I think this is the first time I've done this particular character.
Sky Kid says, I don't download games for that reason. I do the boomer move. Go outside and buy the freaking game in person. Well, yeah.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
Should try that sometime.
I should do that sometime. Look at the size of that pirate hat. Look at this Joker. Look at he's grabbing his blue bottle. Or blue battle on his giant pirate hat. Look at him go.
It's got a little bandana underneath.
Got a little bandana.
But it's more of a indigo than a blue, but it's got some blue in it. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, I thought I knocked his people off real quick. Nope. That's always a little bit. It's just a little piece of the hair. Okay, then we're gonna start doing some highlights on this.
Engine Head 2 on YouTube says, yeah, I have a good amount of downloaded games, but I have the ones that I really love on disc or cartridge, so I try not to have that happen. The only way to be. I do miss the days of physical media, of like being able to, you know, because that's the thing, like there are like Super Nintendo games, as long as you don't like wash them, you're gonna.
I mean, even then, as long as you took the battery out.
Yeah, you can actually have that. You know, you can still go to vintage game stores and buy like brand new copies of Super Mario Brothers and stuff, and like they're expensive at this point, but
Interesting.
still work.
Yeah. The only thing that happens with those is because the save games on those are they use little like CR2032 like little lithium batteries that you know like use in your computer for the BIOS settings.
So fascinating.
And so you can just take the cartridge apart and replace the battery, and then it's fine. I've never actually had to do the procedure. As far as like vintage games is concerned, I used to collect video games, and it's a very expensive hobby. And so
Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ben, if you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why?
If I were to appoint a president of the internet,
If you were to appoint a president of the internet,
Steve Wozniak, easy.
Steve Wozniak. That
Go
sounds like
Woz.
that's an appropriate response.
I mean, he founded the EFF. Like,
Hey, if y'all in the chat heard what I just said, like, if you could nominate a president of the internet, who would it be and why? Ben said Steve Wozniak. Who, for those of you that... You want to tell folks who Steve Wozniak
Steve
was?
Wozniak is Apple employee number 1. After Steve Jobs being employee number 0. He and Steve Jobs co-founded Apple. Steve Wozniak was actually the engineer who designed the Apple I. He is the... he's one
of the fathers of modern computing.
Yeah, he's a genius, and he's an engineer who loves being an engineer.
He's also a nice guy.
Yeah, he's
just
like a super chill dude.
Jobs' shadow.
And oddly enough, the interesting thing is he was working at Hewlett Packard whenever he designed the Apple I. And whenever you work at a big company like that, like I used to work at AT&T, and like I had to sign the same contract, even though there's no reason for it. But if you invent anything at work, or if you invent anything that has any pertinence,
they own it.
If they want. So they had to present the Apple I to Hewlett Packard and let them decide if they wanted to buy it or not. And they passed.
Oh, fools. Fools.
I'm sure they probably didn't give the best presentation.
Well, yeah, I imagine they were like, yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, there's a really...
We're trying to make something, and it's cool.
It's alright, I guess. Yeah.
That's how I'd be.
There's a really good movie called I haven't seen the latest Steve Jobs movie, but I think it's probably the best movie made that has anything to do with sort of like the 80s, sort of 80s, early 90s technology boom, called Pirates of Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I remember. I never saw that movie, but I remember it being. That was a TV movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the crazy part too. But they really, and there's some like very like obviously.
Wasn't it like a mini-series?
It might have been. I don't remember. Because I watched it in its entirety, so I don't remember rightfully how much of that I watched was miniseries and how much of that. I mean, I watched it as one thing,
Dana Baldus says hello.
Oh, looky there! Look who's
over on the Facebooks. Also, Becca Roberts says, pretty sure I have 3 N64s around my house because I used to collect them. LOL. You got any great games, Becca? Got any great classic N64 games?
Yeah, tell us what's
got Jumping Flash. No, that was PlayStation, wasn't it? It was PlayStation. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Some Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa! Ugh. Dana, you hopped in the chat, so you'll get a kick out of these. We asked a question. If you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be, and why? Ben said Steve Wozniak, who co-founded Apple Computers with Steve Jobs.
And the EFF, which I think is more important than Apple, honestly.
Well, it's the Electronic Frontier Foundation, is that what it's called? Yeah, they protect privacy and stuff.
Yeah, I think they're...
Crystal Dooley, I just dropped the link in the chat on Facebook for, and I'm going to drop it on the other platforms too. That is the link to the product listing on our website where you can upload an image, name your price, and give us any special information you want us to have for your pancake art request. You send something there, it'll go straight to our email, and we will put it in the line. So Becca Roberts says they think they have all the games.
That's a lot. There
That
was
is a lot.
how many games were released for the N64?
Oh well, look, I'm on the internet. Give me
There
one
you
second.
go. I'm gonna guess
How
650.
many games
I'm just
were
ballparking.
released for the N64. You said 650. It was 296.
Oh, I was way off.
You went over a little bit. A little bit.
What about in Japan?
What about? Oh, that's a good question. How many games were released on the N64 in Japan? Incredibly, there are only 196 Japanese N64 games.
Wow,
This means the
even
country only received just half of all 387 games released on the console. So the total is about 387.
That's wild.
They had fewer in Japan than they had in the United States.
Yeah, that's so. Because I was a Sega guy, so like I remember, like the Sega Saturn had like 250 games released in the U.S. over its lifetime, but like about 650 in Japan or even more. I mean, they were still making Sega Saturn
Did you
games.
flip that flag?
I did.
When did I'm not sure if I.
Was it on the?
Oh, you said it there. Okay, no, yeah, it was on it.
Okay.
I just wanted to hold it up. It's very nice, man.
Thank you.
Very detailed.
Kinda
Very
cut.
flowy.
That's what I was going for. All right.
Pride flag.
I love Ben's use of color. Thank you.
Hooray for gay.
Can you do a pancake for my tomorrow's birthday?
That's for you, Mr. Cope.
All right. Lots of different and unexpected colors. I can do that. Who's this for? Rebecca Roberts. All right, yeah. And I know she is always on our live streams. One of our regulars, along with Sky Kid.
Becca Roberts.
Rebecca Roberts.
We do appreciate you, Becca.
We do. We like repeat customers. It's not even really customer. They repeat as viewers. I don't know.
Supporter?
Repeat friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Double friends.
Yeah, repeat
Sandy
friends.
Akiva says, yo, from Spain.
Yo.
Sandy, hello.
Yo from St. Louis.
Dana Baldus says, Dan. The president of the internet would be... Let's see. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Smudge the cat. Smudge the cat.
That's a good one. I'm not even sure who that is, but I like it.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. I didn't know that was that cat's name.
What's Smudge the Cat?
Smudge is the two white women yelling at the cat by the salad. That's Smudge.
What about Lil Bub?
I think Smudge would have defeated Lil Bub and removed.
That's what Lil Bub wants you to think.
Lil Bub lost the election fair and square. Smudge is now the president.
Listen, it's voter fraud, okay?
Lil Bub.
It was all those dogs voting.
All those dogs. All those dogs.
3 million.
From Russia. Let me see what we got. We got another question here. We got, let me just scroll down here. Let's just pick a good one. How about, oh, that's dumb. Let me see. We got, I don't like these questions. These are dumb.
That's why
I did Google dumb questions. I literally Googled
So,
dumb
I mean,
questions.
you got what you asked for.
What's the worst tagline you can think of for a brand that sells wart removal cream? Also, Dana Garfieri is well on his way to becoming the president of the internet. If that person keeps posting it,
It's inevitable.
it's an inevitability.
Jeez, the worst tagline for wart remover.
Yeah.
I know there's a good answer in there somewhere. It's like I got to think of the most terrible thing I could think of here. And it's like usually I'm really good at that. So
Van's head is covering the overhead shot. Well, I changed the shot. There you go.
Let me back up here. All right.
It's been doing that a lot. I've just been doing the macro.
Yeah.
Benjamin Denial.
Who said that?
It's Dana.
Dana.
Right after she said that was racist about the dog voter. Dana's just dropping in there, livening up the chat.
Listen, it's
Benjamin
not racist. It's a dog whistle, okay?
All right. Keep drawing, Pancake Boy. Benjamin Denial.
It's different.
Denial cakes. Officer Sausage on YouTube asks, "Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it?"
I mean, in a manner of speaking, yes. Yes, it is. It's nothing has ever been more true. I missed a finger there.
You missed a finger. Ain't that the
It's
worst?
gonna turn it into a Simpsons hand, which is not a bad thing.
What are you drawing over there?
I'm drawing Becca Roberts drinking out of a cup.
Drinking out of cups?
Yeah.
Dana said, "The Walt Disney Company." It's pretty good.
That's a good one. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Walt Disney World. Take a look at the. Okay, that's enough. You're Dana. That's enough. That's just enough.
Okay. Here.
Engine Head 2 asks, "Could you do an orange N64 controller?" We can probably put that on.
Yeah.
We can probably put that on the list. I mean, I'm not sure if my email is registering properly, but I don't see any new requests. I see.
I think there was one.
We got a donation from Diana Volker.
Yeah. Was there a request in that?
No, and I wanted to ask. I know she's in the chat. She's related to Hank.
Oh.
She's Hank's aunt.
Hi, Hank's aunt.
If you want us to make you something, Diana, you're welcome to request in the chat, but we totally appreciate the donation anyway.
And if you decide to make you want something later, I'm sure you have Hank's number.
Yeah.
All right. So she wanted interesting colors, so let's make some interesting colors.
Walt Disney World, the unhappiest place on earth. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I'm sure Dana will have a good answer for this. "Your life is now a video game. What are some of the cheat codes you can use, and what do they do?"
I mean, they definitely got to throw the Konami code in there.
The Konami code?
Yeah, up, down, left, right, BA, start.
I mean, that's fine. I just thought it was the Konami code. Why do you say it like that? Why do you say Konami?
Because I'm from America. Thank you.
The Konami code. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the cheat code you do, Dana? Teleport in there like Spock? Ate an ultimate burrito and recaffeinated, so I feel a lot better than I did earlier. Just wait. That ultimate burrito is going to have its...
Yeah. It's going to have its revenge.
Yeah. Sky Kid says, "Do loopholes count as cheat codes?" That depends what you mean. Pancake art. That doesn't count, Dana. That's... You...
And it is kind of a cheat code.
It is, but it's like that's not the spirit of the question. It's not we don't go to the Akashic start screen, type in a bunch of numbers, and get Pancake art.
We acquire skill.
Makame on Facebook just dropped an L. Just left a capital L in the chat. Just gave us an L.
Nice.
What is...
Drop a snake emoji if you like his L.
Take the
like
L.
the L. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this one here.
That Pirate Sora over there?
Just,
Is it almost time for your Pirate Sora?
it almost is. Just it's been a couple weeks since I made any pancakes. I feel like maybe it's just my perception. I feel like I'm going slower than usual.
Well, we have fewer requests stacked and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I'm not.
Is what tis.
I ain't mad. I'm just making an observation.
How do we have a living, Daniel? Explain to me why anyone would pay for this.
We're still trying to figure that one out.
Because it's pretty, and it's cool, and it's weird and neat, and people like our faces. Becca Roberts says she loves all the color, Ben. I'm excited to see that one, too.
Yeah. We shall see what happens. I'm curious.
Engine Head 2 says, this wouldn't be a good cheat code, but I feel like the Konami code in my game would be a cut to the unskippable credit scene.
I mean, no one said it had to be good. It just had to be. Like life. Alright. We'll make your drink blue. 'Cause why not?
Delicious. It's the blue liquid. It's not fluid, it's bluid.
Which one is it? It's the blue one.
The blue one.
I'm just gonna fill
Got
this
any
in.
blue?
Blue who? Alright, we'll see what happens. I just tried some stuff and I have no idea what it's gonna look like.
Is that Sora almost ready?
It is ready. Are we on the overhead?
We're on the overhead.
3, 2, 1, boop.
Wow. There's Sora. There you go. Pirate Sora. It's your boy. With his hat.
See, but this was a.
This is a white plate.
It's a white plate.
Yes, that's the one from Venmo for
Oh, that's Sky Kid. Yep.
Sky Kid's friend Rebecca.
How could I forget Sky Kid? All right, let's see what we had next here. Just hold on while this one finishes off here. Okay, that was my nephew. Now wait, did she want her nephew? Does she want me to do a Hank pancake? Because I think maybe she put my nephew Hank Gustafson in the important mention section.
Right, I asked in the chat and I didn't see her. I didn't see Diana say anything in the chat about wanting a specific request. So
Gotcha.
Dana says her cheat code is being able to play a piece of grass. That's pretty metal, and it sounds like a screaming bird.
There's a bird outside of my house every morning. It sounds like a screaming child. Like, you know, whenever kids like just scream at the top of their lungs, and it's just like this shrill, especially like little girls because they got the higher pitch. I mean, or little boys too. I mean, they can get pretty high up there too. But like, it's almost like freaking whistle register type stuff where it's just like glasses exploding. Yeah, there's a bird that sounds just like that right outside my window every morning.
Guy Kid says, Pirate Sora, happy birthday to my friend. I kept my promise to you. Thank you, Ben. Cool emoji fist bump.
Nice. Boom. Alright, so we don't have any requests at the moment. So did we have anything in the chat?
Well, there's that orange N64 controller.
Oh, yeah.
For Engine Head 2, who's been hanging out with us this whole time.
Let's do that.
Diana says, no pancake is necessary. I am enjoying the others. Well, we are glad to hear that.
Thank you so much.
Diana.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the transparent orange one. Be interesting. Pull that off. That's a challenge. I like it. So you can see the guts.
The innards.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing's wearing a pair of sunglasses. And you know me, I like a challenge. Even if I don't pull it off, I like a challenge. That's how you get better at things.
Dana says, request if you need it. Something from I'm Sorry, John.
Oh yeah, some Gorefield. If anyone who doesn't know what that is, don't look it up. Or look it up, just at your own. Just be ready. should do a Dana should do a Garfieri Gorefield.
Garth, what does that mean?
So the I'm Sorry John subreddit.
Uh-huh.
That's they've officially named the genre of I'm Sorry John as Gorefield.
Ah. Gorefield.
Isn't that great?
That is pretty good. Garfieri Gorefield. Alyssa Schroyer on Facebook asks, can you guys do Vaporeon? We can probably get that taken care of for you. Alyssa Schroyer, if no other donations come in. Once Ben gets done with this N64 controller, we'll take a look at that.
Keep the symmetry here. It's always the hardest part about doing stuff like this. Keeping that symmetry. N64 was a weird controller. It was not the first controller to use an analog stick, though. A lot of people like that was it definitely made it famous.
Popularized it, yeah.
The actual first controller to use an analog stick was on the Sega Saturn for the video game Nights into Dreams. They made a 3D controller, which is just an analog controller, specifically for that game. I don't think it was actually utilized on the Sega Saturn very much outside of that, so it didn't really do very well. But it's a very Sega thing to do. Be the first to do something, just not to do it in a successful way.
Mm-hmm. Ahead of its time.
Okay, now the insides. There are all sorts of interesting colors, so we're gonna do this.
Ben from Dana, would you rather ride a unicycle into the flame or see a Nickelback concert?
I mean, listen, I'm not a Nickelback fan, but like, I'm also not big on
Riding unicycles into the flame?
yeah, you know. So I'll probably just take my lumps with that one.
With the flame?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you'd
just,
ride into
I'd
the flame.
rather die. That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather just take my lumps. Very good. Very good. Ronnie Zamora has requested Scary Terry from Rick and Morty. We'll throw that on the list. We may not be able to get to that by the end of the stream, Ronnie, but we will if we
Try
have
our
time.
darndest.
Get there.
Finish off this N64 controller. See, we got a red start button, and we got our yellow C buttons. C buttons are weird, it's so confusing because it's a standard 6-button controller, but because the C buttons are up, down, left, right instead of just like X, Y, Z, and ABC, it just messes with your head. At least mine. Like maybe I'm just dumb. Certainly wouldn't rule that out. That. Fill in our trigger buttons, which are not analog. The first controller to use analog shoulder buttons was the Dreamcast, which was great for racing games back in the day. Now, of course, they're standard. thing the Dreamcast didn't have though was dual analog sticks. And a DVD player. That was a mistake. They really should have included a DVD player in that.
Which one?
Dreamcast.
Yeah, they would have won.
Yeah, because I mean the console itself was easily as powerful as the PS2, and it did some, there was some, especially like the early games. The early Dreamcast games actually looked better than the early PlayStation 2 games, simply because the Dreamcast had built-in anti-aliasing, so like you didn't see the if you look at like Soul Calibur and stuff. Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast looks way better than on the PlayStation 2.
Becca! Hey! Drinking that blue, drinking blue liquid. Look at those colors on the face. Wow. Okay. Alyssa Schroyer asked for Vaporeon a little bit back there. You do Vaporeon, Ben?
I can do Vaporeon. Sounds.
You probably got time for maybe 2 more.
Okay.
We don't have any other requests that came in on the donation.
Vaporeon. I was like, I know that. It's like, of course, it's a Pokemon.
Yes.
I am familiar.
Glad you love it, Becca. We love you.
Indeed. All right. So.
We love you too, Dana. Have a good day. Thanks for tuning in and being funny and stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Amazing Gaming Bros on YouTube asks, can I get a Sabo? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to any more requests this stream, but we will definitely be doing another stream next week around the same time. You can actually get your requests in. Once this stream closes, you'll be able to get your requests in early for the next one. If you want to throw us a donation of anything, $1 or greater, you name your price. You can give us a request, give us names and handles to shout out, send in images of your own things, your own pictures, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And that's all. And I will drop the link one more time. Go ahead and say Control-V, dancakes.com/product-category/virtual. Make sure that posts on everything.
Virtual categories? What?
What? Post on Facebook. Do it. I dare you. Hey, it did it. Cool. Well, yeah, once the stream closes down, we will go ahead and refresh that. Karen Stevens says, this is the kind of content I needed. Thanks for going live. Well, we appreciate you saying that, Karen. We're doing whatever little thing we can to try and make the world a little brighter, keep ourselves afloat. Win-win situation, you know? Yep. Sarah Ford on Facebook says, this is so enjoyable to watch. Well, I'm so glad that you think so.
That's what we're going for.
Just a couple of jokers hanging out, making pancake art for our friends on the internet. You know.
Who'd have thunk?
Shoot.
Alright. There's that. And shine in those eyes. There's a little purple on the bottom of it. I don't have enough blues to do this. I gotta figure out how to get a little kind of like almost the same color scheme as like a Stitch pancake. Truth. I always tend to go to what that is I'll use the light blues. I'll use green. That's in the ballpark. Allergies are jacked up a little bit. Sorry if I'm sniffling in anybody's ears. It's that time of year, you know? You know, Dan?
Oh, I know.
You have allergies, Dan?
Not as bad as a lot of the people that I care about. Very fortunate in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, I just have basic hay fever, so yeah, in that sense, I'm lucky.
Extreme hay fever.
Whereas, like, my partner Diva, she will just sneeze into the night sometimes. I feel terrible for her. Nothing I can do about it though, other than offer my comfort.
Sarah Ford says, I've been watching Dancakes videos for a long time. I enjoy the streams to see it in real time.
Awesome. I'm glad you
Different
enjoyed it.
experience, isn't it? It's a little bit more zen, a little bit more low key.
Very chill. It keeps us sharp. I haven't made pancakes in a couple weeks because I've been focusing so much on making the streams work. And it's like, it's good that I'm doing this one because
Sarah Ford says allergies are so bad right now.
it's a nightmare. Take some Claritin when I get home. Sorry, the Loratadine. I'll mess with that name brand stuff.
That macro shot is so nice to watch.
Isn't it?
Dana mentioned that in the stream. Giving you some compliments for setting it up. Very,
Thanks.
very satisfying.
That's good. We're gonna have some. We're gonna do some more crazy shots here in the next. Probably, hopefully on the next stream. Okay. Our blue N64 controller. I like that.
Very good.
Blue. Why'd I say blue? It's orange.
It's because words don't mean anything anymore, Ben.
Oh, geez.
You didn't reflect it.
Yeah, I just realized
Now it's all backwards.
it's the only left-handed N64 controller you've ever seen.
That's right. You're from the future.
I did this for all the people who didn't get what they deserved.
Yeah,
The world needs left-handed controllers, just like guitars.
that's right.
Okay. Man, that's a.
Who's your Smash Brothers main?
Oh, we got a new customer order.
Engine Head 2 says looks great. New customer order? Is that going to be the last one then?
Ah, this is from Sky Kid, the Pirate Sora.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So that came through.
very cool.
All right. So I'm thinking one more pancake here.
Yeah. So we don't have any donations right now.
There was
so.
Sobble. Amazing Gaming Bros asked for a Sobble.
Sobble.
There was also that Scary Terry. I think you did the Vaporeon for Alyssa Schroyer.
I don't even know what Sobble is, honestly.
Sobble's a Pokemon.
Oh.
What would you rather do, Ben? Sobble or Scary Terry?
Let me look up Scary Terry.
Also, Karen Stevens just asked a great question. I know you've done Sailor Moon years ago, but have you done the current Sailor Moon challenge yet? We actually have a really
Whoa.
fun idea for that.
Stay
Tomorrow, we're actually going to be coming into the studio. Me and Dana are going to face off in a competition to see who can make the best Sailor Moon redraw. And then we're going to edit that together and post that. I mean, we might stream it. I don't know. Maybe what's the worst that could happen? We stream it.
Your thoughts? Is this too much or is this perfect?
That's a great question. I would err on the side of no profanity,
Okay.
just cause
All right.
it is Scary Terry from Rick and Morty. But that, I mean, you know.
All right. I wanted a second opinion before I started.
But yeah, so Dana and I are gonna do a face-off to see who can do the best Sailor Moon redraw tomorrow, and we're gonna try and have fun with it, and just
Cool.
kind of like try and one up one another. You know, really like blow each other away. So
Quote unquote best.
quote unquote best artist strange. So yeah, we saw the redraw challenge that was going around, and we thought, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Now my eyes are watering.
Now your eyes are watering. It's because you're so sad that the stream's almost over.
Yeah, that's got to be it. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Only thing that makes any sense at all. Well, streaming's fun.
It's a wild existence. This is a thing that we get to do that we can even do at all. Like, regardless of whether or not someone makes a living off streaming, the fact that it's a thing that exists,
It's quite surreal.
I mean, like from BVS's to live high definition video, like that's just, yeah, the leap is. Oh no. I hate when that happens. There it is. That's there. That's right there.
Sarah Ford says that you're allergic to ending streams.
Oh, that must be it. You know,
Must be it.
that makes so much more sense than anything else I was thinking.
Vaporeon and Scary Terry to finish out the stream.
What a way to go out.
What a way to go out. Swoop deep doop deep doop.
Alright, I want to fix this hat. Oh, jeez. Jeez, Rick.
Ah, jeez.
So I got the portions of his head wrong. I gotta fix the hat. It's right about there. I'm gonna cut it with the spatula so that way it doesn't. Oh, that didn't really work either. Alright.
I believe in you, Ben.
Oh, it'll be fine. It's not like bad. It's just being a perfectionist. Noticed that I was making his face a little too thin, and I wanted to rectify the situation.
Rightly so.
Eyebrows. Man.
Henrik Jensen on Facebook says hello. Henrik, you just came in at the very end of the stream here. We're gonna be. Ben's actually filling in the last pancake of the stream. It's a Scary Terry from Rick and Morty, as we speak. But we will be doing another Dancakes request live stream next week around the same time, around Sunday at 3 p.m. or so Central Daylight Time. I'd love to see you in there. But yeah, for now we're just kind of hanging out, relaxing, and watching these last pancakes come together. That's a Vaporeon cooking on the griddle there. Once Ben fills in Scary Terry, we'll go back to the overhead and take a look at that.
We are very, very close here. Just adding a little bit of extra detail because why not?
Life is short.
Like adding a little extra, like, you know, there's a little bit of shading on this, but adding a little extra to like flat cartoons to just make them pop a little more, just a smidge more dramatic.
Sky Kid says, thanks guys for making Scary Terry.
Anytime. Alright, we're filling in Scary Terry. This is it. This is for all the bananas. All the digital bananas.
All the bananas. Digital ones so that Sky can enjoy them.
And we're being considerate. Let's see, what do I got a lot of to go around the edge of this? Let's just do a classic plain batter outline. That feels right.
Grace Ronfeld on Facebook asks, do they taste good still? Grace, I am currently surrounded by pancakes.
Alright.
I'm sitting on this
On the
table over
overhead?
here. Oh, we're not. Hold on. Sorry. One second. There we go. Splendid. Look at that line work. That looks so crisp, Ben.
Thank you.
It's really nice. Very nice. It looks really good on the overhead. Yes, they taste great. I'm surrounded by pancakes right now. That's what I was about to say. And they all smell amazing, and I've actually been having to keep myself from eating them because I want to eat them because they smell so good.
Yep.
Just kind of it smells like a cookie.
Yeah,
Just want to fill my body with bread.
they're not super fluffy pancakes because of the nature of pancake art is you have to overmix the batter and make it nice and smooth, and in the process of doing that, it won't rise like a normal pancake would. Think of it like it's more like a Denny's pancake than an IHOP pancake. But I like Denny's pancakes, so even though now they have those new buttermilk pancakes where they're like, look how much fluffier they are now. And you know, honestly, I'm going to Denny's. I'm not going for fluffy pancakes. Let's get real.
Henrik on Facebook asked if we can do the Inkling Meggie next. We are finishing the stream with this Scary Terry that's on the griddle right now. If you would like to make any kind of requests, though, we will be doing another stream around this time next week. You can drop in and try your hand at that, or if you give us a donation next week, you can get it to the front of the list. We'll make sure to make it for you, and we'll send you a picture after the stream. You can also commission us. We do video content for people all the time. You can just reach out at the dancakes.com website. You can go to booking. You can hire us for private live streams. We're going to be doing classes, all kinds of stuff. So if you'd like to get a special pancake just for you, you've got a couple options for that.
Yep.
But this is going to be the last pancake of this stream so that we can wind it on down and go climb back into our hole.
Until tomorrow.
The safe hole. The place where it can't get us.
Is there such a place?
I like to think so.
I think I'm a little eager, a little over eager with our Scary Terry there. Ah, she's Australian. So wait, how does that pertain to?
How does that pertain to do they taste good still?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Does everything? Is it like toilets where they spin backwards, or pancakes taste opposite?
Pancakes taste opposite.
I'm not sure what that is. What's the opposite of pancake taste?
The opposite of pancake taste would be something extremely spicy or citrusy or.
So if you just bit into a pancake in Australia, it would taste like pure citric acid.
Yeah, yeah. I think so.
All right. I'm glad we've cleared that up.
Me too. Is it almost Scary Terry time, Ben?
It's almost Scary Terry time.
There he goes.
Oh, we're so close.
He's scaring the tearing.
Mm.
Oh, they don't have IHOP or Denny's in Australia.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, okay, that's what look at us. We're just like it's the water we swim in.
A couple of dumb Americans.
Scary Terry. Very good. Very good. A great final pancake.
Yeah.
That's pretty close, Grace. That's basically how you spell them. Ben, I'm gonna fade to the front facing camera here once you get that plated, and then you can give him the old.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix his nose. His nose peeled a little bit and got sucked into the pancake.
A little bit better. A little bit better. Very
So
good.
I'm gonna just
Very good.
boop. Cook his nose real quick.
I hope that. Yeah. Exquisite.
Look at that. Look at that.
Profound. It's the future of food.
Sorry, I'm sniffling again. Sorry, guys.
I'm sure it's fine. All right, we're gonna go to the front-facing camera here.
All right.
Ben, step back into the frame there.
Power stance.
Power stance, and tell the fine folks all the things.
All right. So thanks for hanging out, guys. We're gonna be back next week, same time, same place, approximately. Stay tuned to our social media channels if you want to get the exact times. Go to dancakes.com and you can get your request in early. You can donate $1, $2, $1 million, whatever you want. You can put your description of what you want in there. You can upload a picture if you got something very specific.
We've also got pancake art kits.
We got pancake art kits. We got the colors that we use to color our batter. We've got bottles on the website. We've got T-shirts. We've got
stickers.
We actually sold a sticker during the stream.
Yeah, I saw that. You can commission us for private
Yeah.
for private live streams.
We do private live streams. We're gonna have some classes coming up here soon.
Very excited about the classes.
Yep. So you'll be able to follow along and with Dan during a live stream. Dan, Dana, or myself, whoever. I think Dana's doing the first one actually.
And then there's also permanent pancakes.
Yeah, permanent pancakes. You can get your own. We don't have any around here. They're all hanging up in the City Museum right now, and nobody can go there. But you can get your own like detailed commission, like the kind of stuff you see on our YouTube channel and stuff. You can get a commission of that detail, cast in resin, in a hand-built frame that will last forever as an actual art piece, not just a pancake. So. All sorts of neat stuff. All at dancakes.com.
Woo! Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah,
we really
thank you, guys.
appreciate it. And we will see you on the